No! Thank God we're paused. Thank God. See, that kind of bullshit right there drives me nuts. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but I figured some stuff out. We needed one where our money's going to start going away like instantly as all this builds. We had 9.75 million. Look at our money leave, but it's okay because we got stuff now, and I think everything's connected the right way. I had to do some finagling with the pipes to make sure that worked. These are. It's a tanker farm to make sure this can store a lot up here. I'm not sure that, I know that's not probably needed, but I like buffers in my stuff because the way I'm going to run this is not going to have a lot of trains. And when the train shows up, I want to be able to have multiple, it just comes in, it gets loaded, it leaves. Next train comes in, same thing. Then the buffer starts going down dramatically. So we're going to bring power in from over here or over here. I think this would be shorter because right now every little bit counts. And make this work. The other thing I have to do, I came over here and I had to do this little pipeline area. I screwed this whole thing up. No, I didn't. It's fine. I'll keep going. Welcome back. I was really into it and I forgot to do the intro. Hopefully you're not one of the newer people in the series, but like we're trying to figure out oil production as well as our town for Slaserville and get everything running so the refinery starts producing immediately with a large amount of people, not just like trickling people in. Because I know the refinery can support like, I think it's, let's see what we got here. The refinery can support 500 workers. So that means 1,500 would max it out because 3 shifts of, I think each day is 28 hours or some stupid shit. I can't remember the exact. It's up here. If you count all the little pips, I think it's like a 30-hour day. And each shift is like 10 hours. So having enough people in there, whatever the buildings say it needs three times as much. So anyway, welcome back. Hopefully some of you enjoy it. I'm looking for any kind of friendly backseating is fine. I've played the game for like 200-ish hours. So I know the basics and some of the medium stuff. I don't know the high-end, super-end stuff. Like I've never built a chemical industry. I've seen a lot of how to do it, and I want to make sure. So we're going to spend a lot more money. Let it keep ticking down. And the other reason I want to do this, the reason I had to build this thing, I want to make sure the train line goes in here and passes this, mostly on this side, because this side will be dock work and as well as roads that get to the docks. And this game, when you're out like this, the game looks real small. And then when you zoom in, that's a tank. That's a huge amount of stuff. So we'll turn that on. And I have enough stuff on this side to store more. If this was connected, which I don't think, is this an underground piping station? It is. God damn it. $10,000. Whatever, go for it. And then from up here, we put some more tanks in and make sure. I'm also making sure I have road access. That's why I did some of this stuff. So with that pipe going this way, I can put 3 roads in and not worry about it too much. So let's go like this. We're going to hit the control button. Or we have to go out the other side. So we're going to go like this. Where the other side is actually for access for fire engines. 1. 2. And 1 more up here would be 3. I'd rather move some pipes around and not worry about it too much compared to going ballistic. I have to go underground with some of these pipes. I really don't like that. Cancel. Hopefully some of you are having a good day. Okay. $19,000, $17,000. Not sure how that works, but okay. So that's in there. And now we have the road in the back end. Dirt roads at the moment to make sure we don't waste a lot of cash. Now these roads are very cheap. I admit that. And they are free basically because they're mud. But they only let people move at like 30 kilometers an hour up them. So I'm going to let them, I put them in, put in the gravel industry, and then put the gravel roads almost immediately. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to back some other stuff up here like this too. And make sure we can maybe sneak. I got to put the stuff in first because if I don't, there's no way to get pipes over it, or I have to move the pipes later on. The pipes are expensive. I really don't want to do that. I really don't. Okay, that's all up. Now, the other side, I need another pump. Maybe not. That's the one thing I'm not sure of. I'm going to put a pumping station above ground this time. Jesus. Wrong one. I need 3 in, 1 out. So if I go like this and sneak it over here. Now if I put it like this, actually. You're going to see why in a second, why I'm doing this. The way I'm doing 15 grand? Yeah, sure. Put that there. Above ground pipe. Yeah, 2. Oh, nope. Thank God we're paused still. Oh, come on. Get rid of you. Underground pipe for some of this. You go there. You go there. And then above ground up here for you. 4 grand. Oh, come on. Why are you... Underground pumping. I did it again. I did it again. I have to go underground. I'll get right up to it and then do it. I hate that. I really hate when I do that. Put that there. Or is it? I hate when I can't see the connection. Okay, underground, please. Right. I think I can bulldoze some of this crap. Go back above ground. I'm not perfect, obviously, but I try my best. Thing is, why can't I see it above ground anymore? I was able to before. Why not now? I don't understand that one. Okay, we're gonna cancel that again. Go underground. I don't know what's going on. This some of the stuff you have to fix. Go back. Oh wait, can I do it this way? Right. What if I press Q? Oh, there it is. I had to press Q. Q and E lets you move the pipes up and down. Some people, it's not very apparent in the game. So I'll just go like this. 2,300 bucks right there. Press back, go back up to the ground. There's probably a shortcut. I don't know how short it is. And then go like that. There you go. That's better. And we got roads everywhere else. And where's the mud road for the fire? I really don't want to make sure. Like I've built entire networks like this, and the one that you can't get to seems to catch fire just a little too much. So I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. We'll go like this. Can we sneak it back in there? Probably not. We'll just go up this way. That's fine. Okay, so there you go. The other thing we got to do is we get our passenger service ready so we can have our refinery built. That way we know where everything else is going, because once the rail line is in to drop in passengers, aka workers, we'll know where everything else has to go. Power, other roads, other rail connections, so on and so forth. We've already spent 2.2 million, and we haven't even finished yet. So, yeah. Let's start putting some rails in. I'm going to use concrete for this one because I want the passengers to go as fast as possible to work, so they actually go to work. And you can rotate stuff around. There's also iron. We flipped the map backwards where we're used like this. We flipped it like this, just so many people know what kind of my orientation is on this one. No? That's exactly what I wanted. What are you doing? If I middle mouse you a little bit, we can rotate you and get you out of the way. Oops. No. Cancel. I need to like back up and see it from this angle. If I don't, I'll put it down wrong. Why are you not snapping? Yeah, thank you. I definitely want you to go next to it. How about this? That works. Build you two up. Are you attached? It looks like you are. Okay. There's probably something going on that I don't know about. Whatever. Let's rotate you a little bit like this. And you right next to it. This, perfect. I grab the end and it keeps doing this. It's driving me freaking crazy. Sure. You know what? You're fine. Now, you might be like, why are you double railing? Because one can go one way, one can go the other. I think everyone would know that. Most people that watch these kind of games are not stupid people. I'm just trying to make sure people, if they're brand new, going, why would you just do that? What if it just use one train? No. No, one train's a quick way to get very annoyed at yourself. Let's rotate. Can I make this a little tighter? I'm leaving a lot of room here on the edge because there's going to be industry over here for iron and bauxite and other things. I want to make sure I have tons of room. I'm very glad it snaps like that. It's very helpful. Let's build it up and see if there's anything missing. And watch our money fly away into the friggin'... See, like right there? You gotta make sure you do that kind of stuff, right? And if you don't, your train can't work. So you just make sure you kill it. And sometimes you just have those little things in there. Oh well. But it's never bad to watch up and down your line because this kind of stuff happens somewhat frequently. It just does. And you can't do it. You'd have to move a piece. Of course, that's whatever, man. Sometimes you just got to give into it and say, all right, whatever. But it's not bad to look all the way up and down because I see little bits here, but I think they're okay. They're segments. Yeah. And already people are sitting there going, I want to go to work. It's like, I don't know where you're going to go to work. Number of people waiting, 73 with no power yet. This is going to be good. And that's being built. I just put that down. Good. Now you see why I snuck it the way I did? Yeah, makes sense. And the refinery spot, I already marked it, is going to be up here. Mostly because we have oil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming up here. So there's going to be a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 spots. That's a lot. Even with one train, it's going to need 2 trains. I just guarantee it's going to need 2 trains. So making sure I have enough to get stuff in here, and I need passenger rail. It's going to be a lot of money. Now I see why I went for this. Because if not, I would have been sitting there for hours going, oh, I need to wait and wait and wait and wait, and boring, boring, boring. I did it the last series. This series is going to go a little faster. Nope, you piece of crap. I wish there was a way to do double track all the way. Like to say, hey, start with double track, go right away. Because some people want double track no matter what. Let me go like this. I really hope that's attached. Before I put the refinery spot in, remember, this thing's only going to be next to it. So I can put the refinery down, and the oil will be going this way in, and the refinery will be depositing out here. And the reason it's going to be depositing out here, we're going to use ships right off the bat. It's going to crash the price if I overwhelm it too much. But if I put it to one border than the other, it shouldn't crash the price if I let it be one ship only. And then I can rail it wherever else I want, or more ships slowly, or wait until they're full. Because right now I know oil can really screw up the market really quickly. All right, let's go build a refinery. I know we need it. And I'm like, it's going to be crazy that we're not even going to get to like probably episode 3 or 4 until we start, you know, really pumping the, what do you call it? Actual playthrough. I hate to say that, but there's so much to build first. And I could just turn it on, but if I want to be like half speed, not normal speed, because normal speed lets you go really too fast. So let's see, this is going to be in. That's going to be out. And if I have oil coming in that way, out that way is a tanker farm. So the railroad would have to come over this way. That's okay. That's okay. Like right now, I want to make sure they come off the train and they're like in work immediately. And I also want to be able to leave enough for a second refinery because we're going to have so much oil up here. 2 refineries will be needed. I might even place the second one, but not build it. You know what I mean? Like put it down so I know it's where it could go. But I'm going to make sure I leave work for it. So I don't need to do all that stuff. I I don't like how there's only 2 pipes on this facing here on this side of it, and out that way and out that way. They don't have it that way, and there's nothing on this side. So if I go like this, no, that's dumb. I'm trying to think of where all those trains are going to come in. They're going to have to go on by. It doesn't matter where they go because we can pipe it, but I'd rather not be running pipes everywhere if I absolutely can. Okay. I think here's fine. Because we're going to have a giant tanker farm pretty much over here. We'll have the train come in through. It could be on the other side. And the other train go this way. Okay, I like that idea. It's going to be a weird train setup, and they're not going to share a track. It's going to be like passenger rail and other rail. But I think that's okay. And if I'm this far back, or I can move it over here. It could be like this. There's no reason not to use that space, just because I have oil there. But then again, other parts of the map are going to bring it up, so being closer wouldn't hurt. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's do it. Let's commit. Refinery there. There'll be a second refinery right next to it, like right here eventually. But it's probably going to be a little farther forward. And I have to make sure I keep that road open. So that road will let people come in for fire control if I need to. So we're not going to use that for a while. So I think it's okay to put a shit road to it. While I have some other stuff nearby. Yeah, because we'll have buses and stuff go in, but they're not going to go into it. They're going to be a bus depot on the other side of it. So I'm okay with that. Of course, if I hit control. Because I can upgrade the road, you know? And a gravel road is very cheap. Like this. Maybe there. Maybe there. That's good. Go back to rail. And I know I'm using a lot. The other rails will be wood for the other sidings, I think, for a while. Until I can afford to upgrade them, which right now we all know I can't. Like, it's expensive stuff right now. Very expensive. We've already used a quarter of our funds. And we haven't done much. But we have made good progress. I mean, I'm happy with where we're going. Like, I've gone faster than I usually go. And I feel good about it. So right there, 20 grand each piece. And then we can start really rotating. I want to make sure I get the train station in first before I put this thing so we can connect right to it. So let's go for a train platform large. Now I could do 2 things. I could drop the train right here, but that will mess up the outputs. Or I can put it on this side. Like, I could go like here. I could go here. Remember, the pipes can go right on underneath. It doesn't matter. Having the rail head here, but the idea would be, the better idea would be able to make sure this rail is between the 2, like that, and then being around that side is kind of a mistake, though. But it's a train platform. Because oil goes in, so if I put a second refinery down, this will be in the way. Will be in the way to, not in the way, but it will be placed so we can put. Yeah, let's do that. All right. It's going to look a little cockeyed from the beginning, but it's okay. Because you'll see what happens later on. Because we're going to go right across the street and dump people in. Yeah. Boop. So you're there. Go back to rail. I don't trust it. I should trust it. I just don't. Come on, Bill. Watch our money go down super, super quick. We good up here? Yep. We're going to have so much signaling. I'm going to do signaling in this probably in the next episode, depending on how it goes. And some of you might really enjoy it. Some of you might hate it. We'll see. I love signaling personally. Oh, crap. Oh, this isn't tight. That's too tight. Yep. Okay, so it needs to be that tight. Cool. List this out now before I built it. Nope. No! Thank God we're paused. Thank God. See, that kind of bullshit right there drives me nuts. Like, just a little bit of lag and you get these weird ass designs. It's like, why would I want that? And I think I have to pay for all this bulldozing, I think. I'm not sure. Okay. Try this again. How about this one? There you go. You might be like, why is he doing it like that? I'm making sure the gradient being not too sharp means the train won't slow down as much. So that's in there. And then it's going to come back out. I could have it go flip right around, but that's just dumb. We're going to make sure the train's... Why did I do... Wait. Yeah, because we're going to want it for now. Because I'm not going to build more. I'll actually have it where it crosses up here, I think. Can I even do this? I'd laugh if I could. There's a reason that's going to want to be crossed, because it's going to come in, it's going to wait here, and it can go to either one, and then whatever's here will go out, back out that way. Okay, that's good. Oof, that's a lot of money. Oof, that's a lot of money spent. Same thing's going to happen up here. Some people only run 2 trains. I'm going to want more than 2 trains so quickly. It's going to be funny. Yes, and yes. You'll see the reason why that exists soon. I'll show you when the signaling happens. Okay, so that's all ready to go. We don't have a train here yet, but we also don't have a tanker farm here yet. And we don't have to build a massive tanker farm right off the bat. We just have to get it going and start exporting oil. And oil could go up there for dollars. I could start buying stuff in dollars. But, it's okay. Now, what's our next move? Let's see what else my things say. Train depot, middle refinery town. If there's a time set up construction alley and support for gas, that's not ready yet. I have to make sure the refinery is connected. So I need to take a road or rail here, cross here, or come around this way. I think I don't think I want to do a train. Well, we could probably go through here. My question is, because that slight gradient, could I go on this side and go this way? Or can I just share the rail, which might be a bad move. Keeping the rail separate, eventually combining them would be good. Or I just go on this side and I dump the oil in. I have to dump the oil here. I have to dump it here pretty much in this giant queue. Because we already have oil there ready to go too. So we need some... I think connecting this early was a mistake. Kind of, but it's alright, we're committed now. So, what's our... Sorry, I'm trying to think of this in my head. I don't want to run out of money and take a loan this early. I don't think I'm close to that. I'm just making sure I don't get there. Because the last playthrough I did this, I had to take a loan early, and that was a big mistake. Because right now, connect that oil. We've got 1, 2, 3... And this one's going to be connected automatically, so we'll always have some oil going in, always. Okay, so we need another train depot pretty much back here. The other way, the reason I'm trying to think of this, if I could just go 1 and 2 and go over this way and not get in there. And then long term, that wouldn't be bad. Because, I mean, going quicker, yeah, there's an advantage to it. But if I make a spur... This one and this one are going to be on that spur anyway. And I save like probably 80 to 100 grand with a rail. But then I could go over here and just go down the same rail. Like that way. Or come back out. I can make it a Y. And then like, yeah, 1, 2 to here. With a switch. And then have it go out that way and around. To avoid that. I mean, is all that just for a freaking tunnel? How much is the tunnel? $250,000. Escape. Nope. How much to go around? Out of curiosity. That's 45 grand. It's worth it. Even with 2, it'd be 80. Up there would probably be another 40. Yeah, it's worth it for now to go roll. It will take some longer time, but that means we can let our oil refresh. Because I'm not gonna. I might connect that in. I think I should connect that, all these in, and just pray for the best. Not pray for the best, but make sure I do the most. All right, let's get some. Oh my god! Check the rail for one more time. It's still building. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it that way. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a separate spur of rail up here, and there's probably gonna be a depot, probably in the middle here, because if we're gonna, after you get past this, there's not much else to send up there for a while, but there's gonna be a lot more that way. So we're gonna put a rail yard pretty much here, like right about there, because it's dead space, and then we'll have, like, you know, the town over there eventually. So let's build a depot. Train depot, long train depot. 54 grand versus 27 grand. Why? That's a 3. That's a 3. Why would I want a long one? Who cares? Max power. Stations for vehicle unloading 1. 1. It's exactly the same. This one's prettier looking. Okay. We have no, by the way, no fire up here. I have to go fix all that. Like this, the road towards the town. That way the town can fight the fire in case there is one. I know some of you are like, this doesn't matter. It does matter to me. Placement matters. God damn it. There's good. We have to commit somehow. Because there's going to be a fueling yard pretty much right here. Like, this thing's going to be on the middle. And the fuel from here... Oh my god, there's so much to do. There's so much to do, and I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm not getting overwhelmed because I don't want to make a big mistake and have to rebuild stuff. That's why I'm getting overwhelmed. Not like anything's really bad. So we'll have the yard go to here. And then from here, we'll have this go this way. Another one go up here to like there. Connect back in like that. There's a reason it's facing this way. We're not going to go to this one first because that's not going to have power yet. And then right about here will be another... It's going to get on here, right? Where's the oil? Well, it doesn't need oil from the yard. That's stupid. It needs oil up here somewhere. So, whatever. Eventually I'll do 2 tracks all the way up. I know that's going to be the right way to do it. Like that. Put another... Where's the oil offloading? So I'm hoping to have a large oil tanker farm. So I need to make sure this thing is facing that way. And right about there is perfect. Okay. And this thing here will go like this, like that. Eventually this will be 2, but for... Oh, come on. It did it again? Thank God it's paused. See why I get angry at this thing? It's like, oh, it works perfectly every time. No, it doesn't. Unless there's something I'm pushing I shouldn't be pushing, which I fully understand, but I'm not. As far as I'm aware. So from there, we're going to go that way. We will fix this, not fix it later. I'm going to make sure I don't say that fix it later bullshit. Go like this. I'm going to go pretty good turn. Like that. And from there, we're going to go like this. Only 49 grand or 50 grand from there. It's pretty good. Making sure I can connect this very early is my intention. There's oil this way, so I'm trying to keep it close to the other oil without being too much of an annoyance to each other. 53 grand. That's actually cheaper. That whole spur was cheaper than going through there. That's insane. We do need to go over here, though. I'm noticing there's no pumping station connected to that. Why did I not do that? So I gotta go this way. How's that gonna work? Oh, I know. We'll go like this. 22 grand. I like how it's 22 grand. If you closer you get to the border, it gets cheaper. Charlie told me that, and I did listen to him. I did listen to him about it. Charlie Pryor, another good streamer, YouTuber right now. Okay, there goes that. This one here, I'm gonna try to swing it out this way, so later on we can future-proof a little bit because it's gonna be needed. I know it's gonna be needed. Put it like here, and put it like that. And there's a reason I'm doing some of those weird-ass angles. Like, it's not gonna go up this. Like, it's gonna be one train at a time going up. It doesn't need much crossover. There will be crossover eventually. There will be. But for now, that train... It's going to be very messy, but it's going to work. Like that. That goes there. And then from there, we'll worry about connecting that one later. We need to connect that one first. I also could be pulling people from there, but that town doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so that's going to be built, that's going to be built, that's going to be built. We need the refinery up. We need power yesterday. We're already at 30 minutes in, so that'll have to wait till the next episode. If you like what you saw, thank you so very much. Please consider subscribing to the channel so you can come back later on. That's all I ever ask. I never demand it. I just ask if you like what I did, consider subscribing and coming back. Have a wonderful day, and remember, down below, I also have a Twitch channel. You can see me on Twitch too, live 5 days a week. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you later. Bye.